Hello everybody and welcome back to Daily Joy Planner for not another happy planner experience video, for a digital planner video. If you notice in one of my last videos from last week, I said that I would be doing a hybrid type of planning. So I'm going to be using my Franken planner and I'm also going to be using a digital planner, and this is that digital planner. So I wanted to come on and I wanted to do a digital planner review of the planner so you can see what it looks like on the inside. And if any of you are into digital planning, you can go check it out in the Etsy shop if you are interested. So I'm gonna do a flip through as I talk about the backstory of this planner, and then I'll go through and I'll do the review like I would normally do. Okay, so this planner started in 2013 or 2015. It was the year of 2013 or 2015, and I was overwhelmed by 12-month planners. I just could not, I don't know, for one reason or another, I just couldn't focus on just the month that I was in, and I don't know what it was. I just could not focus. And also I wanted a way to daily plan. You know, they always have like weekly planners, and then the daily planners that I did see were like super expensive, and I just could not, I just couldn't wrap my brain around it. And all the planners that I tried out just didn't seem to like interest me, like they didn't fit like with, you know, how I wanted to plan. So I decided to make my own planner, and I called it the Daily Grind, and then I was like, that sounds terrible, sounds harsh, sounds like I'm white knuckling life, which I kind of was. But I said, you know what, I want to call it something that will make me, you know, happy to plan in it, right? Will make me happy to go to it and, you know, plan out my day, because there's a certain way that I wanted to plan my day. I wanted to plan it according to like a daily routine. And so I was like, you know what, let's call it the Daily Joy Planner versus the Daily Grind, right? Because that just sounds pitiful. So the Daily Joy Planner was born. And so basically it's a 1 month planner. So depending on the month, you are planning for 30 days or you're planning for 31 days. And I found that to be helpful to focus on just one month at a time. Hence how I got the idea for my my current Franken planner setup. Now I currently have it set up like a weekly planner, but I have since changed back to a monthly planner, but we'll get into that in another video of my switchback. But so yeah, I thought it was just, I wanted to what was I talking about? Yes, that's how I got the idea for my Franken planner, to just, you know, be focusing on 1 month at a time. And so hence this is what I did with the Daily Joy Planner. So it started out as a physical planner, and then it started out, and then I decided to do a digital planner because it's at least 100 pages long, and I did not want to print out 100 pages every month. Though I love paper planning, mind you, I don't know, the ink and the time and the hole punching and I just didn't want to do it. So when I found out about digital planning, and there will be a link in the description box for like how I ended up making this planner. Now I tweaked it to, you know, the way that I want it to look, but the basics of it, there's a program that I took called Passive Income Planner Girl, which used to be called Passive Income with Printables. Anyway, so and I'm just gonna flip back now. That is the program that I took to learn how to make this digital planner. And like I said, I tweaked it for some things that are like not in the program, just because of, you know, trial and error on my own part, you know, how I wanted to make it look. But so yeah, when I discovered digital planner, I was like, you know what? I can make a digital planner because I can make it as many pages as I want to make it, and it's just, you know, it's no paper. I'm not having to when I say waste paper, I mean like when the planner's over with, because technically there will be like 12 planners right at the end of the year. But anyway, so that's what I decided to do, and I'm just gonna stop here and go back here because I feel like I'm making y'all dizzy because I'm dizzy. Let me go to the front here. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so I decided to go and make it into a digital planner. I was like, how come I didn't think about this before? And so this is the DJP monthly. The DJP deluxe is going to be coming soon, and that one is going to resemble the Franken planner that I have. So stay tuned for that. I'm really excited about that one. But for right now, this is the, here, hold on. This is the, I'm trying to get it back to full screen. There we go. This is the DJP monthly. So let's go ahead and go through And I'm gonna go through each section, each tab, and tell you what is all in here. So this is how the original DJP monthly looks. It has 9 tabs. It has a calendar, goals, to-dos, notes, week 1, week 2, 3, 4, 5, and I put the sixth week here because sometimes you have on the calendar where the first starts on like a Sunday, and then you need that extra box for the 30th and the 31st, and so I just added that extra week in here, so it's there. And then yeah, those are all the sections. We'll go through these first few pages. First, you have your cover here, which I really thought was super cute. And then you have your "This Planner Belongs To" page, and then you have your quote for the planner, which is "Just Start." And then you got the "How to Use This Planner." I go into the different areas and the different pages and how to use it. And then you have your "Currently" page, which is inspired by the Happy Planner planner, but it's a little different because I give you space to write about how your life is going right now. You know, what's going on, the ups, the downs, the, you know, things like that. And so you can also, if you need more space to write, you're going to click, you're going to click up here on this plus sign. You're going to click the plus sign, and it'll ask you whether you want it before, after, or make it the last page. And I'm just going to click after. And wait, no, after. And then it's going to give me another one. So I have 2 now. So I'm going to, I don't need to, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to delete this page. Page 7. Okay. And then I'm going to go back. Okay, so there you go for that. All right. So here's my Currently page, and then after the Currently page we have a calendar page, and again I have those 6 weeks there as well. So if you have the first, here's like 1, 2, 1, the 1st, the 8th, 15th, the 22nd, the 29th, and then you got that extra row to add in the 30th or the 31st. I hate when they do the have boxes in calendars. That's just me, so that's why I made it like this. And then you have a box for this month, and then it's undated, so you put your dates in here, and then you have a space for your month. Unfortunately, I did not hyperlink these because they are undated, but you can go to your different weeks on the tab size for here. And then once we get into the weeks, you'll see that the week at a glances have links that you can go jump to the daily pages. So here we have your goals. I have 4 life buckets that you can set your goals in. This is also how I divided my Franken planner. So there's a self goal, a family goal, a home goal, and a business goal. If you don't have your own business, or if you are a stay-at-home mom, like strictly stay-at-home mom, then don't worry about this business goal area. You can just delete that page if you don't need it. I'm not gonna delete it, but I'm gonna show you how to delete it once I click it. Nope. Oh, duh. You go here to this thing right here. I'm tripping. I'm a little rusty when it comes to digital planning, mind you. So you can click here, and then you can click move to trash. You can click that. You can that'll put it in the trash. Yeah. So you got all your goals, and then you have your to-do tab, which is, I call it a brain download. The term that you're probably most familiar with is brain dump, but I hate that term. So I just called it a brain download. And you have one for each week. These are also hyperlinked. So you have your week 1. If you click here, it's going to take you to the week 1. And so I'm just going to go back here. Week 1, and then these are all numbered 1 through 15. Again, if you need to copy it, you just go to those that plus sign for that paper, and then you copy it that way if you need extra pages. And then you have these little check boxes here. You can check it off when it's done, or you can check it off with, you know, whatever you did with it, whether it was like a to-do or just like a thought or whatever. When you have finished with it or whatever, you can click that that square there, and then you have your notes tab, which these are all hyperlinked. So if I click this 24, it's going to take me to the 24th page, and so you can put whatever you want on these pages. I have dot grid, I have graph grid, of course, as you can see. I have line pages, I have more line pages, dot grid, and then I have blank pages. So whatever you want to do, and there are 31 pages in all, so essentially you could have a page per day if you want. And now let's go ahead and get into these weekly pages. So here we go. We have week 1, and this week, if you go here, you click on this, it will take you back to the calendar page so you can check out that week and see what you got going on for that week. And then you can just go back over here to your tab and click on that. Then it's got goals for this week. You have a space here to write the week. It's undated, so you're writing your own dates. In the future, I will be putting stickers on my planner, so look out for that. And then here, if you click on here, it will take you to that day of the week. So I click on here for the Monday. I'm taking to the Monday. Let's go back here. Thursday, I'm taking all the way to the Thursday. And if you click here on the day, it'll take you back to the weekly page. So that's cool. And then here, the notes, I have it linked to the notes tab just in case you have notes from that week. It'll just put it right, here, right here where you can go find it. Click back here, and then I'm going to take you to a daily page. So you have 7 days of the week, of course, and so there's a page for each day. In the future, I will have different formats for the Saturdays and Sundays. I'm kind of designing this planner the way that I would use it, because I feel like the way that I would use it will help other people as well. They like to use their planner a little differently. Like, I don't use this kind of setup for the weekends, but for right now, that's how it looks. And so you got your schedule and your routine here. I used to have times here, but I changed them because everybody, everybody's got a different schedule. So you may not wake up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. or whatever. You may wake up at 5 a.m. So I left it blank so you can kind of put it how you want it. And then here's a checkbox here, and then you can put either your schedule, meaning if you like to time your day out by time, or you can put your routine, like, first I do this, then I do this, then I do this. So however you want to do it. And then I have your goal here. You put your goal here for the day, which if you go back to goals, it can be one of these goals, which naturally, right? But, or whatever, or it could just be like that priority for that particular day. And then you have a to-do list. I have five items here. Of course, you can make as long of a to-do list as you would like to make. I just don't like to really overwhelm myself with a lot of to-dos, so that's why I only picked 5 here, because then you got 5 to-dos, and then you have a goal, so that's like 6 things pretty much. And then I got a recap here. So as a mom, and I know if you're a mom, you can relate to this as well, we are like very busy. And not busy for busy's sake, but busy because there's things that we have to do, right? And sometimes because of that, we're so busy day in and day out, life can just go by and all the days kind of just blur together. I don't know if you're like me, like my husband, he asked me the other day, I told him that I had done something, and he said, okay, when did you do it? And I was like, last week. Turns out it was like 2 days before. And I was like, oh. The days just blur together. So the recap is basically, it's a speed journal kind of thing. Like you write like the bullet points of the day, something maybe funny that your kid said, like what you did that day. You're not like long-handing it, like it's not like a dear diary, it's not like a dear journal. It's just you just write one sentence of something that happened that day, and you just keep going down the line until you're finished. And of course, you have your notes pages back here, so if you need to add extra to-dos, you can add those back there. Or another thing you can do, you can use this as a to-do list if you want to change that around. Now, if you click here, I take you to that week 1 brain download, and so you can keep going there to kind of because basically that's what's going to help you form your to-do list, and of course the things you have to do for that day in particular, but and your weekly at a glance. I can't talk today. But yes, just so you also get a reference back here if you need to. Just go back here. And yes, so you have your daily recap, and then you have the same thing for each day. Again, in future planners, I'm going to have the option of having a different day for Saturday and for Sunday, because I wouldn't necessarily use like all this, And then you have the week 1 highlights. So this is my favorite part, again, because those days blur together. I still want to be able to like memory keep rather, and be able to look at my days and be like, oh yeah, this is what happened today. I've actually like done that, and I actually like have recalled things versus like not remembering like anything. So I have them hyperlinked here, and if you click on Monday, you can go back to Monday and you can look at your recap section to see like what happened that day, and you could pick like 1 or 2 things that just were like just highlights, right? Whether they're bad highlights or good highlights, and you can go back to actually. Future reference, I'm going to hyperlink that in the next setup, and you can go back and you can put that here. If you've got pictures that you want to put, you can put those in here. I mean, it's digital planning, so sky's the limit, really. And then it goes back to each of these days, and you can just put in your highlights for the week. Again, you can duplicate that page if you need to. And then you're off to the next week, which is a different color, which another thing that I liked about monthly planning and doing it this way, because I got bored in planners, like a full 12-month planner. It was boring to me. Like, well, now, you know, nowadays they do have different, each month has like a different color or, you know, whatever, but I also got bored, you know, so it's like, oh, you know, I'm even thinking of doing like different like setups and things like that. Like, I'm just kind of, anyway. Okay, so yes, this week, so this next week you have a different week and it's the same thing. Click on your Saturday here and you have like the same setup, and it's like that for each week. I'm just go through and show you. That's the week, that's the day, that's the week, that's the day, that's the week. I think this is my favorite one. That's the day. I love those dark colors. And then of course you have back to yellow, and then that's the day. And so that is the planner, you guys. I am very excited about this. I don't know if you guys remember me saying I just was so scared about putting this thing in the shop. I was nervous about it. I didn't know, like, I don't know. I just didn't know. You know, you work on something, you work really hard on something, and you just kind of put it out there. And yeah, I put it out there. And so here it is. It is in the shop. If you are interested in digital planning and want to, like, you know, use a digital planner, it is over in the shop. Check it out if you're interested. I am going to leave a coupon code if you want to get, I already have a sale going on. It's going to end on the 30th though. It is for 10% off, and then I'm going to also leave you a coupon code in the description box if you want to get another 10% off. So just because you're my peeps. But anyway, there will be more layouts and more designs soon to come. Stay tuned for that. There will be stickers as well if this is something that you're interested in. But more importantly, there will also be more videos in this planner so you can kind of see how it works, just in case you're like, you know. But yeah, that is all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I have another video coming up on the 1st of October, which will be my October setup. I got some wonderful things planned for October, so stay tuned. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified as soon as that video drops, and subscribe if you are not subscribed to the channel. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.